Let's go. Okay, the first report here too. Oh. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Ask Double A. And today we're coming in hot with a serious topic. And I feel like I get the question all the time. You get the question all the time. And the responses that we got.
Yes.
So let's get right into it, Amanda.
Okay, so I asked a question on my Instagram story the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me a question, and I got a question that said, how can I get my wife to stop saying no to sex?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't answer him because I wanted to answer it on the question, on our show.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me put up a poll on my Instagram story the next day that said, give me the reasons why your wife or partner tells you no to sex. I got like 7 pages.
The responses, I couldn't believe how many. Tons.
I can't believe how many women are actually saying no.
I think it's a thing.
It is.
I know.
And it's a bad thing. Like, it's a really bad thing.
I want to say something here too, because you and I, and not to say that we're, but we are outliers. We are not like, most of the women out there. However, I love women. I want to encourage women, and I want to be their sex positive besties. But
Yes.
I'm also trying to change my way of thinking, because I feel like I'm like, why are you saying no? Like, what's the cause behind this? You know what I mean? Like, let's get to the root of that, and I want to help them.
Yes, I know. That's what I said, and he also reached out on the Telegram and was like, what do I do? And I was like, give her my information. I'll talk to her. Let me talk to her. And his response was like, I can't. Then she'll know I watch you, or I'm looking at you, or...
And how's she going to take that if he's like, talk to her about how she can help our sex life? She's going to be like, what? So let's share some of the responses, though.
Okay, hold on here.
They're so relatable. Very relatable.
Like, I would say 90 I'm tired.
Oh, yes. I'm tired,
I'm
for
tired.
Sure. And for that, I want to say, what are you doing to have equality in the relationship when it comes to chores or errands or childcare or whatever? Like, maybe you can pick up there.
Right. Yeah.
That's
definitely.
How many tired excuses can you give?
I know. And I mean, really?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of either she has her period or menopause. Okay, well, you don't have your period for 30 days.
Yeah.
Like 3 to 5 at the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Menopause, okay, go see your doctor.
Agreed. You know how many friends I have right now that are saying they're having painful sex, or they're having issues with dryness, or go talk to your doctor and let's fix it.
Right, I did.
Yes.
And I'm not, I tell my doctor absolutely everything.
Me too.
I love her. She's absolutely the best.
Yep,
and if you don't have a doctor that you feel comfortable enough going to and saying, it hurts when I have sex, or I'm not as wet as I was, then you need to find another doctor.
Agreed. And you should not suffer. Do not be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speak to your doctor.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
If you're not comfortable, I mean, she hears probably worse stories.
Oh my God.
Than what I'm coming to her with. So.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Mine
just like your gynecologist, though. That's what they're there for.
Exactly.
So why are you saying,
you.
like, hey, it doesn't feel as great? Like,
yeah.
Okay, let me get you on some medications, or let me get you a cream, or whatever it is that they're going to give you.
Yeah, we talked about the BV situation I had.
Yeah.
And, is it embarrassing for most people? Yeah. And I was like, hey, my pH balance is thrown off. What can I do about this? And actually, they have, a whole line of products now for women going, premenopausal, during menopause, for dryness, for pain, for drive. Like they have a pill for fucking everything.
Right.
Really. Or a supplement.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking things to help me not get BV again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the probiotic and stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of these places have portals. So
Yeah.
if you've seen your doctor within the year,
You can just
just send them a message. Then you won't be so embarrassed to talk to, hey, I've noticed last night when my husband and I were having sex, I wasn't as wet as I was.
Right.
What can I do?
Right.
Is there something I can take?
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to call you in a prescription.
There is, yeah.
And you don't need to see you if they've seen you within
and the shit
year.
works.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so a lot of the whole tireds. Let's see here. She's not feeling well.
Headache.
I got a lot of headaches.
Mm-hmm.
One says, because he's watching me. Well, she's saying no, so what are you going to do? I'm sorry, but not sorry. Not in the mood.
Yeah.
She's having a medical issue. Let's see.
What was the
here.
one where it said all the stars
Oh,
for
yes.
her? It's the stars.
Let me hold on. I gotta scroll. That's like page 7 here.
I know. So many excuses.
Seems like she wants everything to align perfectly. The moon, the sun, the stars. Not sure what's going on.
This is a massive issue.
She's insecure.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one.
She's gained weight.
Yep.
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 Mm-hmm.
So if she's
Make her
insecure,
feel beautiful.
yes.
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 Can I tell you, last night, Mr. Wright sent me a text and was like, "You were looking really," like I sent him a selfie of me laying in bed, and he's like, "You're looking really sexy right now," and I was like, I love that because I have no makeup on.
Yes.
I have a wet head. I'm getting ready to go to bed, and he's like, "You look so sexy right now," and I'm like, "Oh, I love that. It just makes you feel good."
Yes.
And it builds your confidence. So build her confidence up.
Yeah, and if she's insecure about something, ask her what she's so insecure about.
Right.
So let's say she says, okay, I've had kids and my boobs are deflated. I really don't like them. Take her to go get a boob consult.
Yeah.
What is the fucking problem?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Fix it.
Like, why can you go buy, $2,000 golf clubs and you can't go get your wife some boobs after she's had kids?
Hey now. Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
You know what? If she keeps saying something like, oh, I want
Really
a tummy
bothering
tuck
her.
or I want my boobs
Mhm.
done, then go get it done.
Yep.
Give it to her. 'Cause
Agreed.
her confidence will go through the roof.
Yeah. But this
So-
is a major problem of like the denial. I get the question almost every single day.
Yeah.
How do I get my wife to have a drive like yours? How do I get my wife to want it more? It's an issue, and
Yes.
I want to reach to the women too and speak to them and say, what is the real reason?
Yeah.
Right. What are you? Because I think a lot of people just aren't talking, right? Like, I'm pissed because he goes golfing every weekend. I'm pissed because he doesn't help me with the kids. Like, I know in my marriage, like the biggest problem was there was zero help when it came to our daughter, and I'm like, hey, yo, I'm up all night. You're sleeping in the guest room, getting 8 hours, And I was the resentment is what is the resentment in your relationship that keeps you denying sex?
Yes.
And as the man, try to talk about and think about that as well, because is she tired all the time? No.
No.
Is it, that's, mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's telling you no for a reason, and it's not the reason she's giving you that.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
so then I got a 2-part question to that. Okay. So the next step was, do you think an affair is wrong if she is always telling me no?
You go first.
No, I don't. Because, like, sex is a thing. Everybody does
Yeah.
it. Everybody has it. I don't know why everybody is so like, oh my God, it's such a taboo thing. You can't talk about it.
Sex is the glue that keeps the relationship together.
It is. So it's like, no, because if you're going to constantly tell him no, he's going to go look for it somewhere else. And it's only going to take one person saying yes, and that's it. Goodbye. Done.
I agree with you, but I do want to say I do not condone cheating. I've shared this a lot on my show.
Yeah.
It is one of the worst things I ever did, and it really fucked me up for quite a few years.
Yeah.
And it, it fucks people's lives up.
It does.
And also affairs are just, it is like the most, if you listen to, I forget what episode it is when I talk all about affairs. It's such a good episode because it's very real and raw about the limerence phase and being in the mist, like I like to call it. And your life starts spiraling because you are spiraling.
Right.
And it's an internal issue and things that it has nothing to do with I don't know. I don't condone cheating. But is it going to happen? Yeah.
Yeah.
And your life is going to collapse, and it's just not worth it. So address the issues in your relationship. And if I could just say how many couples I know that split up who probably shouldn't have, and then I know they probably have regret later. Like, if you could try to work on your relationship together, but put that attention and that anger towards the, improving your relationship, everything will be better for everybody.
Yeah. And
or leave, right? Like,
exactly.
But cheating it's rough stuff.
I always say guys and girls cheat for 2 different reasons. Guys cheat for sex.
Yep.
Girls cheat for emotion.
Emotions, period.
Yep.
We just talked about this, by the way, on the last episode about how women have to have that emotional connection and men have the physical.
Yep.
Let's bridge the gap.
So
here.
if you're, if you find out your wife is cheating on you,
Yeah.
it's emotional. It's not a sexual thing at all. So what are
Agreed.
you doing that's making her go this other way?
And if your husband's cheating on you, it's physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ask him.
Black and white,
You know
man.
what? If you want the relationship to work, be like, okay, what do I need to do to keep this going?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know? Watch a
Tough
fucking
stuff,
porn.
Amanda.
Good God.
I know. Make a sex fantasy list. Make your little things list.
I just
talk
don't
about that.
understand why girls look down on shit so much. I don't
I
know.
know. I know.
I really wish some of these girls would call me. 'Cause
I
would
want
be like,
I want these girls to come to us. We are their sex positive besties. Let's talk about it. I think talking about it is the literally like the hardest thing to do, and it's the first step to a really quick resolve.
yeah,
Let's get there.
I know.
I know. Okay. My turn. Adrian, am I a bad lover if he doesn't finish? I want to talk about this.
Oh.
This is a good question.
Yeah.
Because I used to, I've definitely have had sexual experiences where like he didn't finish and I'm like, something wrong? Like he always has to finish. And then I think to myself how many times I haven't finished, but nothing was wrong.
Right.
So no, I don't think there's anything wrong. You don't have to finish every single time. Sometimes like, and especially if you've been drinking
Yes.
or, you have to, I like sex just to have sex anyway. So like, I mean the finishing, yeah, you want to reach climax, but like, no, I don't think there's anything wrong. I think if it's consistently not happening, let's talk about it.
Right.
But oh my gosh, it's very normal for you to be like banging it out and then like, oh, we gotta go, or you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't. What do you think about that?
I agree, and I think it's like a lot of the guy not finishing is like mental headspace.
Yeah.
So it could be, everything's great, and then just one thing happens that he's like that. Oop, he starts thinking about something else and it's done.
I will tell you one thing that I do suggest. So I am a dirty talker, a shit talker. I love it, right?
Yeah.
But I will say I've had a lot of men tell me that they don't like to be told, I want you to come. Are you gonna come yet? Like that stops them.
Yeah, because it feels like you're rushing them.
Yes.
Yes.
And so don't say
Yes.
that. Right.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I will say change it. Like say oh, I want you to fill this pussy up.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Yes.
Change the narrative there.
Yes.
Don't say, when are we going to be done? But this is what I want you to do when you're
Yes.
ready.
Yes. Exactly.
So, no, there's nothing wrong. And I mean, I think it's very normal. But if consistently, then yes, I would bring it up. But otherwise, no.
Yeah.
Let it go.
No, I don't think that's
Sex is fun. Sex is great. And, go to Pound Town.
right.
Whatever.
And some guys like to, to edge. They like to go
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
days.
You're exactly right
without,
about that.
and then it's like one big finish.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
maybe he's an edger. Maybe,
There you go.
You know.
And talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your next question?
How important is sex in a relationship?
Vital. Okay, let's talk about that, Amanda. What would you say is like top three? 'Cause it's funny, I was just talking about this. So I think number one is trust. And
Yes.
trust and communication
Yep.
is huge.
Yeah.
2 is sex.
Yep.
What would you say? Like I think sex is really up
I
there.
think it's trust.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would do in my order. I would do trust, sex, and emotion.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Like, are you emotionally connected to that person?
yeah, and I think communication is so huge. I also think
trust and communication are like one.
they are.
Yeah.
And also like I want to be friends. I want to be like. I think it's really important to be friends
Yeah.
with your lover as well. Like, can we pal around? Can we, shoot the shit and then like fuck each other's brains out too? Like, you got to have both.
Yeah.
Because
And I think if you like.
that comes
you
back to
can
the
have
emotional
trust
connection
and
too. Yeah.
The communication and everything, but if you don't have the sex, they're gonna look somewhere else.
Sex is vital.
So
Yeah.
they still might love you and be completely loyal, but they want what they want. And if it's, watching an OnlyFans girl while you're at work or
Yeah.
you're in the shower real quick, whatever,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they need it. It's a
Agreed.
must in a relationship.
It's a must for me too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of girlfriends where it's a must for them as well. I
Yeah.
mean, my girlfriends talk to me, about. I'm not drinking beers. I thought it was so
Oh my
funny. You're
God.
like, Adrian, is that a Coors Light?
Are you drinking beer at 10:30 in the morning?
I wouldn't put it past me.
It's okay. I'm not
Can't drink all
judging,
day if
but
you don't start in the morning.
We got a problem here? No.
Oh my God.
They need to change those cans.
But-
Anyway.
Oh, okay. All right. My next. This is a question I really want to talk about.
Okay.
My vagina is too tight to have sex with my boyfriend. How do I fix it?
Bullshit.
Listen.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. God, I
No.
love you.
No.
It's not too tight.
No.
You're not having enough foreplay.
Mhm.
You're not warming up the engine.
Yes.
And also use lube.
Yeah.
And I gotta be really real here. Your body, whether you want to think about it or not, is responding to your partner.
Yes.
And I don't know about you, but partners that I'm really into, well, I'm not fucking anybody I don't want to fuck, but like when I'm like, it's full on, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. She's not relaxed.
She's not relaxed, she's not comfortable,
Yep.
and you're not taking the time to warm up. Focus on foreplay.
Yes.
And I don't care what anybody's. I feel terrible saying this, but because I know people are listening, and I know they probably have gotten this excuse before. But she's like, it hurts too much, or blah 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 blah. There's just something wrong with her. There's something going on there between you and her.
Yeah.
There's just something going on because, like, I'm sorry, vaginas are made to like. Let's just be really honest here.
You push a baby out of it.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with that excuse at all.
Me either.
There's something wrong, like you said.
Yeah.
So if it takes her, maybe she needs to take 10 minutes to get into the space by herself.
Exactly.
Use
a toy.
Get herself ready,
Get
figure
her,
it out.
get her
And
Coco
then, yes.
or PCAT on Tracy'sDog.com.
Yes, yes.
Use code Cravers20 for 20% off. You gotta throw that in there. And seriously, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Warm up with a toy and get yourself loose.
Yeah.
And let her finish first or something. I also want to say this is not the fault of the man. I think it has a lot to do with her headspace.
It does.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and that comes
Let's
into
fix
the
that,
whole,
gals.
the excuses. She's probably thinking the dishes aren't done.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner needs to be done.
Or some
Do
other
I need-
issue
yeah.
between you two.
Did I pack the lunch for tomorrow? Or, whatever. You've
Agreed.
got to get her out of that headspace.
Agreed.
Bring her into the bedroom. Bring her into the moment.
Mhm.
Use a toy. The toy will snap her right out of that, whatever she's thinking about.
Amen.
So,
Yeah, and I will tell you, Coco is like one of my favorite toys because she's not intimidating and she's super quiet. Because toys can be very intimidating for people.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I love Coco with a partner.
Yeah.
And I love putting it other places too, but that's all I'm gonna say. Anyways. Yeah, so I think that, that's just, and it goes back to like those excuses that we were talking about. You know? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. How can I initiate sex in a way that makes it very exciting and arousing?
Start in the morning. Foreplay starts at the beginning of the day. Sext him. Leave him a note.
Yeah.
Send them a nude.
Yeah.
Mid shift.
Yep.
Right? Like these are things that can get that going.
Yep.
Both
ways.
Both ways. Yeah. And
both.
let's talk about flirting with each other again.
Yes.
Like grab my ass when you walk by me. Like look at me and say, like bite your bottom lip when you look at me, or to say, I can't wait to fuck you later. Or whisper, oh, I love a whisper in the ear. Oh, like,
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking pound that pussy when we get home. Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah. I think
I'm getting turned on.
a lot of
I want to do it right
a
now.
lot of it needs to be like, partners are at different, they both wake up, go to work, go to whatever. So I think a lot of everything now is texting.
Yeah.
Send him a text or send her a text. Like, hey, your dick looked great this morning when you
Mhm.
walked by. Like,
Mhm.
holy God. Like, that'll
Yeah.
start the conversation. Or, wow, you looked hot in the shower.
Yeah.
Or something. And that'll
You
get
smell
the whole,
really good.
yeah,
You
the
look
ball
really
rolling.
good. I want to, I want to play later, or you know what I mean? Like just drop
Yeah.
little. Yeah, I think texting is a very easy thing to do.
Go
Let's
in the
be
bathroom and take a little booby shot and
honest.
send
Yeah,
it to
man.
him.
Lift your shirt
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Why are you so
I know.
prude?
Put yourself out there.
Stop being
You
prude.
can't go wrong.
Right.
Okay. How do you deal with an awkward moment? Any awkward moments during sex?
Well, what do you call awkward?
It's so that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, wait, there's awkward moments. I will say, I have so much fun during sex. Like even like okay, but I talk about awkward moment. The one time I farted in that guy's face. Oh my god. It happens sometimes.
Oh my God.
I remember I told my girlfriends in the lifestyle, I like went into the group chat and I was like, well, gals, it finally happened. I was like, I farted in this guy's face, and they were like, oh my god, Adrian, it happens all the time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but so you know what I did? I bust out laughing, and then I think I even texted him later, and I was like, hey, next time that we'll do that again without the fart. It was funny, but I mean, awkward moments. I mean, I'm like laughing, giggling,
Yeah.
joking, high-fiving. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, that was.
Don't make it an embarrassing
Yeah,
thing.
just let it go.
Let it
And,
go. Whatever happens.
And also, if I think like too, and I know my girlfriends have talked about this, like guys are very quiet or they're quiet. Because me, I'm talking like dabble into a little bit of like talk, like
Yeah.
little banter back and forth, like oh yeah, you like that,
Yeah.
or do I look good like that, whatever. Like start talking a little bit, open it up, don't be afraid. And I know I was thinking like awkward moments, like what awkward moments? I don't know,
I mean, like, I don't know. The only awkward moment I could think of is like if I get like queefed because like there's too much air up there.
oh, I
And then I'd
laugh
be
at
like,
that
oh, that's
too.
not
I
fart.
got, you know what I say? I go, you make that pussy sound. Look at how you're making that pussy sound. Damn. Like we were in the sex swing, and I was like, It's making a lot of noise down there. He's like, what? He was like, totally, I was just like, do you hear that? He's like, no. I'm like, okay.
So my next question is totally off of the same like subject. So somebody messaged me and said, what do you find funny? And now, I mean, I'm going to answer it honestly. And this has to go with my OnlyFans girl, Gypsy girl. Her and I are constantly texting and stuff. I find farts to be super funny.
Farts funny?
Farts.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, a lot of women are like, oh my God, that's so. No, you fart in front of me, I'm busting out laughing.
I think I always say, let it rip. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Me neither.
If it smells, I might be like, dude, you stink.
Yeah.
But
it's funny, my daughter I'm always like, why does that smell like hay in the middle of the barn? Now, I don't care about farting I don't like farting. I didn't like farting when I was orgasming. That was not cute.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
I don't know if I would like that, but yeah, just in general.
And it happened twice, by the way. And, yeah, it's just a powerful orgasm. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I got to let it go.
Yeah.
I don't hold back, so.
Yeah.
Farting is funny to you?
Farting.
I really like talking and just laughing about just funny, this everyday shit that happens, right?
Yeah.
And I also like making up stories about people. Like, that's a lot of fun for me too. I'll be like, that guy looks like he, I don't know. It's funny shit like that. Yeah. I laugh a lot. Humor's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It is,
like, I love watching the TikTok videos of the people who walk by everybody and fart in the fart box. And then they're I'm laughing. Like, if somebody did that, I think I would be down on the ground.
After this episode, someone's like, Amanda, will you fart in a jar for me?
Okay, so I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I got a message on my Sex Panther app, which I'm on.
Sex Panther?
Yes.
Wow.
That's like my little text messaging app thing.
Okay.
And this guy says, I'd love to take a shit in your mouth and then fuck you after.
Okay.
Okay, where's my no button? No. No.
That's one place I won't go either. I'm not doing any peeing and I'm not doing any shitting. It ain't happening. Everything else is fair fucking game, man.
I understand people have kinks, but...
Yeah, I'm not trying to yuck yums, but that's not for me. And that's never going to be a thing.
No.
I will toss some salad, though.
No.
See, I'm down with that. I'm like, I don't know. Okay. Adrian, I want to spice things up with my boyfriend. Give me your go-to. All right, I'll give mine and you give yours. So I'll go first. Go-to. Okay. My favorite thing to do is to play dress up. Surprise him with an outfit. Mm-hmm. I love, you could be, and you can make it a scenario too. Like, you can get a maid's outfit or a nurse outfit, and be like, you're not feeling, if you, whatever. I heard you weren't feeling well. You had a fever, right? And then just go with it. He'll go fucking nuts, right? I swung the door open and I was dressed as a schoolgirl, and I told Mr. Wright, you're late for class.
Yep.
I mean, his fucking jaw dropped. Okay, and I actually put on a little outfit the other night too, because I don't know, it just spices things up. It just does.
Yeah, it changes it.
Go on Amazon if you want a recommendation. Hit us up on Instagram at Midlife Craving, and we'll send you links. I think that's another thing too, Amanda. We should really start promoting is that these gals can reach out to us.
Yes,
we are here.
Yes.
You said on Telegram. I'm on Telegram too.
Yep.
Yeah, reach out to us. Hit us up in the DMs. I mean, I do try to respond, especially if it's a female name. I'm responding, aren't you?
I will. If somebody hits me up, I don't answer my Instagram messages just because of the scammers and everything and how many I get.
It's a lot.
But if it's a woman asking me a question, I will 100% answer her.
Same here. I actually seek them out. I seek out female names, and I always respond.
Yeah.
And I love hearing from our gals. So
do I.
Yeah. All right, next one.
That was it, because I had to wrap 2 of my questions up in the whole, in the one. My wife says no.
Yeah.
So.
Someone asks, describe a fantasy of each of yours. I think we've done this before.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah.
I mean, I have my fantasy to-do list, and I'm making the list and checking it twice and trying to knock things off.
My fantasies, I want to be in a massage parlor with a guy. Like that's like.
I can't believe you said that.
But I don't know it. I don't want to know it's coming. I just want to schedule the massage, which, by the way, I don't know why, because I really don't like.
You don't like massage?
No. They make me sick.
Weird.
I know.
I want to give a guy a massage and pretend that it's actually on. That's on a list.
See, maybe I could give it though.
I want to, and I'm going to do this with Mr. Right. I'm going to put him on the milking table and like do like a massage and then like finish underneath the table, like do the milking thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, see, I picture myself like the other way.
So many activities to do.
Like getting the massage and then like the
you want him to do
oil
it?
Gets, yeah. But then I don't, but I don't want to know it's coming. Like, I don't want to know, like, I don't want to go there knowing. I want it to be the, like, oops.
Yeah, oh.
That
would be super hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. If the world was like this wonderful place, like this wonderful sexual world where you can just do everything and do, you know what I mean? Like, that would be super hot, but.
I know. I actually posted a picture yesterday of my redneck backyard couch. Did you see it?
I loved it. I commented. I sure did. I
had to show everybody that I really do have a couch in my backyard.
Your pics are hot, girl.
Oh.
You're doing the most over there. Let me tell you. I'm always like. I love that. Okay, so next episode, I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get our gals, so if you want to forward this to your friend, forward it to your bestie, forward it to your girlfriends, whatever, please do. Like, I really want to connect with women. I really do.
Yeah.
That's the goal. And
I would like to hear, like, if they feel they can't share it, why not?
Yeah.
Is it too, are we too spicy that they're not going to, like it? Are we too boobsy that, we need to cover up more?
Oh.
I don't know. Like, why can't you
Bitch, I'm not changing who we are, though.
I know. I'm not either. But, like, why can't you send that to your wife and be like, I watched these girls, and I totally think you need to watch them.
Insecurities. I know. I want to break that. I want to increase confidence and boost confidence, because the world would be such a better place if everyone was getting laid.
Right.
Right? Like, I want to promote that.
Yeah.
I want you to have good sex.
Yeah.
Great sex, actually. So, all right, we'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
We'll see what we'll talk about. And then don't forget, you can always ask us questions over on the website, Midlife Craving. And gals, hit us up in the DMs. We're here for you.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely. On YouTube.
Yes. Yay!
All right, let me go turn this off. Too funny to talk about all that stuff. But we are not changing who we are.